Welcome to Really American. I am Michael Hayne. Now, like me, I'm sure many of you have been questioning where the hell has Ivanka been? This has been the golden child of Trump, right? You know, remember if she were my daughter, I'd probably be dating her. Like literally, I think Jared, her husband Jared Kushner, his primary function in the White House, besides securing and extorting money out of Middle Eastern governments, was to prevent his father-in-law from doing his own wife. But where has she been? She hasn't been on the campaign trail or anything. We don't know where she's been. She made a brief appearance at the 2024 RNC clown show, but that was about it. She didn't say anything. She didn't speak for daddy or anything and let him, grab her ass again. Yeah, no, they're not creepy or weird at all. God, it's like the Borgias meets Boogie Nights with this freak show. Anyway, I'm left to wonder, did they break up? What's going on? However, it seems that Ivanka and Jared are back in the news, and guess what? It's not for good reasons either. Corruption knows no greater name than Trump. Trump's daughter, Ivanka, and Jared Kushner have been accused recently of corruption over their planned luxury resort projects in Albania. The controversy has raised an enormous amount of questions about fairness and transparency. Kushner and Ivanka apparently want to build major resorts in Albania. One is a luxury hotel, the other is a bunch of beach villas. I don't know. The mainland project is estimated to be worth anywhere upwards of $1 billion. Local Albanian families, however, they're weighing in on this and they're quite pissed off. For example, Alexandros Konomi has stated and argues that the land Kushner and Ivanka want to develop actually rightfully belongs to them, following the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. According to Albanian court records, all that land was supposed to be given back to them. But if you recall, the Trumps, Donald, for example, what he did with Scotland and developing that golf course over in Scotland. And as you know, the Scottish people they hate him as much as I do.
This small island in Albania could soon be turned into a tourist resort. Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, recently announced the plans as part of a wider investment by his firm Affinity Partners in the Balkans. The projects may boost local economies by enticing visitors, but Kushner's plans, which locals call the Trump Villas, are already making waves, as some fear they will harm the environment. The area near the town of Vlora is loved by locals for its quiet pine forests, olive trees and walking trails. Flamingos and pelicans pause here along their migration routes on a hook of protected land on Albania's southern coast. Ornithologist John Vorpsi works for the local environmental NGO PPNEA.
We are constantly getting requests from visitors to visit these zones. But if this zone is turned into another urban area, there will be nothing special here, but just another area turned into concrete. It is a great sadness to know that this zone will not serve the next generations anymore. It will not serve students of natural sciences anymore. It will not serve humans anymore.
Kushner and Affinity Partners did not respond to Reuters' request for comment. Since communism fell in 1990, Albania has struggled with economic and political instability and widespread immigration. But its alpine lakes and untouched coastline have attracted growing numbers of tourists. The country welcomed more than 10 million tourists in 2023. Kushner submitted the plans weeks after Albania's parliament changed a law to allow the government to grant construction permits in protected areas for hotels or resorts rated 5 stars or more. Vlora's mayor, Ermal Dreda, welcomed Kushner's project and vowed not to harm the environment.
We want Vlora to be a high touristic destination, a top touristic destination. Without the investments, how we are going to attract all these people coming here, choosing Vlora? So we able also to have something good, something unique, in terms of quality. And the quality starts also with building something, but not destroying. Building something, let's say, in a sustainable way.
All I can say is, if you're an Albanian construction worker or contractor, run for the fucking hills, because you ain't ever getting paid. Enter Evie Angelicus. Evie was a one-time Trump ally, was aligned with his policies especially on taxes because she doesn't want to pay them, donated heavily to Trump's 2020 re-election campaign. She is now accusing Jared Kushner and Ivanka of corruption developing the island, claiming that the Albanian government is favoring Kushner and Ivanka because they want to curry favor with you know who if somehow he's able to, avoid prison and sneak back into the White House again. But look, I mean, it's not like Jared and Ivanka have ever exploited their time in the White House and their connection to the former criminal president in order to, I don't know, extort money and secure deals from foreign governments and gain favoritism with them. They've never done anything like that. Oh, shit, wait.
Senior columnist for Bloomberg Opinion, and Vicky Ward, investigative journalist and author of Kushner, Inc., Greed, Ambition, Corruption, The Extraordinary Story of Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. Thank you both for being here. Vicky, I want to go to you first. Give us some insight, if you can. Why would the Saudi sovereign fund, this Saudi fund, give $2 billion to Jared Kushner, who has no experience as that level of an investor? Why did they give him the money?
Well, so that is a great question. As you say, it's not because of his track record in private equity, because he doesn't have one. What I reported in my Substack newsletter this week, Vicky Ward Investigates, is that there are questions about Jared Kushner's role right at the beginning of the Trump administration in actually helping Mohammed bin Salman get his job as crown prince. From where he went on to do a lot of things, including the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, the roundup at the Ritz-Carlton, the blockade of Qatar, where the United States has our airbase, that could be deemed to be not only against American values, but against American national security. But MBS was not...
Whoa, calm down there, smart lady with a million facts a mile a minute. Are you trying to tell me that the Trump crime family, anyone connected to the Trump crime family, would dare think of putting aside national security interests, exploiting the country and its position within the government ranks, all for personal gain? For profit? No. I mean, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He only broke the emoluments clause. Oh yeah, and then there was that whole stealing of classified documents, keeping them in a bathroom at Mar-a-Lago. By the way, I believe they call this Bed Bath & Beyond treason. So it looks like, Jared and Ivanka weren't quite content with ripping off and exploiting the Saudi government. Now they're going yonder. They're diversifying their corruption. Now they're heading off into Albania. And even though Ivanka is completely distancing herself from her freak show father and freak show MAGA because, well, they never wanted anything to do with that low-class garbage anyway. They are still secretly working behind the scenes to secure sordid deals at the expense of national security. More of the reason why we need Kamala Harris in the White House. I am Michael Hayne. This is Really American. If you like our content, hit that subscribe button and check me out on TikTok at Mike Hayne Comedian. Talk to you later.